Hello and welcome to the channel. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Today we're talking about a stock that actually rose crazy today, and I made some money on that as well, which I'm going to show you. Actually, I bought two contracts, and I quickly made I think $115 in like five minutes, I think it was. And the reason, we're going to find out what the reason behind it is and why it's going to be very volatile tomorrow as well. And if you can cap that stock tomorrow through options, maybe you could play on the options going up or going down. I think there's definitely a good play. There's a lot of implied volatility on each contract. So let's look at this stock. Before I get started with the technical analysis, if you're new to the channel, please do subscribe to the channel. I make videos every day on different stocks that I find very relative to portfolio stocks, hot stocks, whatever stocks that we can find that we can make money on it. So looking at this company, actually what happened is this company took over the new social platform that Trump has launched. They're going to look over that platform, and they rose from 59% to 89% today, which is a big jump. And the reason, because that's the social media app that Trump is launching right now, which is having some glitches, but I think that is going to do really well. The market cap for the company is 3.4 billion. They do average about 6 million shares per day, but today they did 19.6 million shares traded today. This is a huge number. Okay, so let's look at the chart and see where we stand and what's going to be the play tomorrow. Okay, so I did draw up their support and resistance. Okay, right now the last few minutes that the market took, and it closed at around at around 1990, and I did draw up the lines. Okay, and let's see where the support and resistance is. Right now, the support is at $93. Okay, I'm sorry, the support is $87 and your resistance is 93, and the price is fluctuating between that. And before we get into tomorrow, right, let's discuss about moving averages, where the moving averages are. So every moving average right now is trending up. Okay, I'm on a 30-minute chart. So I usually use 3 periods. I use 20 periods, 50 periods, and 200 periods. Which means that from last 20 candles, how the price is behaving, last 50 candles, how it's behaving, and the last 200 candles, how the stock is behaving. And it's trending up, okay? So which is a good sign. The stock is actually, it's the last 20 moving averages, the average is $88, which is not very far off with the current closing price that they had, okay? So the moving averages are, indicating that the stock is going to rise, right? So let's look at another one, which I usually check is the moving average conversion or diversion. What happens with the moving average short line and the long line is there's a signal line that system is anticipating, and there's a line that actually what the shares are being bought and sold. Okay, right now it looks like there's a big difference here. This means that the stock is actually trending up, real up. Okay, this is really actually taking off. All right. Now with the RSI, is the pressure, how much pressure there is in the market to buy the stock. Right now, it's at 63%. Anything above 70 is like people are just going nuts, and they're buying it left and right. Okay, and the prices rises with that additional buyout that happens. So if you notice, even though this is a red indicator, but look at the price. It went to $99, and you won't see anything above 99, right? So the RSI was above the roof. Okay, so anything above 70, it's if you're in the market and you see RSI at 70, you see MACD is up, and you see the price is up, don't buy it, all right? Because what's going to happen is when it goes up, it goes down, okay? So if you notice here, for example, RSI is above 70, you give it a few minutes, and look at where the price went, right? It was at $90, went down to $82, right? That's $8 difference, okay? So that's big money right there, okay? And you see when it goes below and it hits 30, that's where the dip really is, okay? If you have to have both of them on the same direction, so MACD has to be below, and RSI has got to be below, which indicates the last 20 averages, the short line average and the long line average is indicating that the average of the price has decreased, as well as the number of shares being bought has decreased. Like people sold out a lot. They're not buying it, so it's not trending up, it's trending down. So people are being more bearish than bullish, all right? So now here, right now is at 63. So what's going to happen tomorrow is you guys launch this, right? And I think right now, only way you can really make money, in my opinion, is buying options. And you just play on the options. What I did, I bought 2 contracts. Excuse me. I bought 2 contracts. So what I did was I bought a call and I bought a put. Okay, so you have to play both sides, all right? You cannot be married to one side, so you got to play both sides. In this case, Very highly volatile stock right now. We'll see what happens tomorrow. But if you have the opportunity, if you're not, you don't have a margin account, you do have 3 trades per week. And if you have not used those trades, I would say definitely get an options contract, either going up or going down. Use these indicators. If you see a MACD, for example, when I bought my contract, I was at, I think it was at 11:30 or so, right? When I saw this MACD and RSI went all the way up, at that point I bought a put, and it was like a major drop down. I think it was this place right here when I sold it, and I made like $65 I made right away, like in 5 minutes. I was on a minute chart at that point. Okay, minute chart gives you more detail level information. The stock was really fluctuating really high and low. Okay, so anyway, so my take would be that, if you're trading tomorrow, stay on a 1 minute or 5 minutes chart, whichever you find more appropriate for you. 1 minute is very, you got to be very quick with 1 minute. What happens is the price is going back and forth with the options contract. So in my opinion, the resistance coming to summarize this, right now we are at, I'm not a financial advisor, and this is my opinion, we're at 87. If you see this price go down and cross 87, the next resistance, next support you will see, it's at, let's see right here. The next support is at $81. And if it falls even further, then your next support will be at $78, right? So if it falls down, you already know that if it falls the first support, if it falls from 87, it's going to, the next stop is 81. If it falls 81, the next stop is 78. If it drops 78, let it free fall. Then, you might want to just wait. All right, if it goes up, the highest it could go, it's right now, the resistance would be around this point, 96. If it goes above 96 and stays above 96, don't fall for the wrong one. If it stays above 96 for a few candles, you already know the price is going to up. And you could verify that by MACD, moving averages, and the RSI. Hope you like this video. I'll make videos every day. Please subscribe to the channel if you find anything informative, and I'll be making more videos. Thank you for watching.